tip today. Hang your laundry. Almost everybody's got a couple of hooks and some rope or twine hanging, or not hanging, sitting in their garage. Make yourself a clothesline. Saves about 50 cents to $1 per load on drying. Look at that. Whew, pretty. Hey folks, Prepper Princess. So today I guess we need to talk about what's going on in the economy and what we can look forward to in the future. I'm out here at Grapevine Canyon. I cannot find the petroglyphs, but Rocky is driving me nuts and we just had to stop in the shade because I don't want him to get overheated. If you are looking for more personalized videos of things that I do here in Arizona, go ahead and go over to my Patreon page, become a patron, and you can go ahead and get personalized videos. So here is the deal. We are currently at the beginning of a full-scale economic collapse. We were already on the brink before the coronavirus happened, and the coronavirus was just the thing that burst the bubble. I do want to say to people who think that they are getting away with not paying their bills during this time, a forbearance is not a forgiveness. So if you forego paying your $1,500 a month mortgage for 3 months, after 3 months, that $4,500, the full amount is going to become due. It's not just going to be $1,500. The full $4,500 plus your $1,500 new mortgage, so $6,000. So for those of you who are looking into that, just remember that is just kicking the can down the road. When it comes to who is going to suffer the most, it's very simple. It's going to be the middle and upper middle class. It's not going to be the elites, and it's not going to be the people who are living off of Social Security, welfare, EBT cards, disability, medical, Medicare, Medi-Cal, Medicaid. So those people are not going to suffer. It is going to be the middle class. This is a consumer society, consumer spending. If the government is not allowing us to consume and spend, then the economy comes to a halt. We're pretty much in a global economic downturn, I guess you could say. Economists are predicting that there's going to be a 30 to 35% unemployment rate. During the Great Depression of 1929, it was only 25%. So we're looking at being worse off than the Great Depression. There are going to be food shortages, not just from people stockpiling, but there is nobody available to pick the fields. There's nobody out there who, because of the whole coronavirus, you know, things are just going to be left to rot on the farms, essentially. There's going to be shortages of everything. And I want to be wrong now more than I have ever wanted to be wrong. I am praying every night that I'm wrong. I am praying that this is not what I've been prepping for. In no way, shape, or form do I want this to happen at all. I had plans, and those plans are obviously changing. I was going to be looking for a job. I'm not going to be able to find a job, but I will continue to hunt for one. And I'm living solely off of my YouTube income and Patreon income right now, which is not what I wanted. But I did come into some very lucky things. I sold my very high-priced Bay Area home 2 weeks before the crash happened. And I wanted to, as soon as I got my check for the house, I was going to be investing all of it. Well, it takes a certain amount of time for a check that large to clear. So it was on hold for, I believe, 3 weeks. And during that 3 weeks, the entire stock market crashed. So had I invested that money, I would be at a serious loss right now. I don't think that the stock market's going to come back to its level highs for a very long time, if ever. And this is going to be in it for the long haul. Now, I I do not want people to be scared. I want people to be prepared. That's what my channel is all about. That's why I try and say things in a politically correct, not confrontational type of way, like, hey, you guys should prep. Right now, more than ever, you guys need to be getting sun ovens. You need to be getting the Eco Delta, the Energy, the Apex. They're sold out right now. Freeze-dried food is pretty much sold out. If you want to go to my website, you can. I can almost guarantee you there's going to be a back order, a backlog. It's going to be a couple of months before you get the product, but you need to do it now. Here's what I want you to consider. When it comes to the absolute bare necessities, it is keeping a roof over your head and keeping your family fed. So we're not talking about decreasing your spending by getting rid of cable at this point. We're talking about you can't pay your electric bill. How are you going to have electricity? We're talking about you can't pay your water bill. How are you going to get water into the house? How are you going to heat your water? How are you going to cook if you have no gas and no electricity? That's where the solar oven comes in. Camp stoves come in. It's pretty much going to be bunking in at home and living in a camping type situation. I am hearing people who are bugging out to their second homes. I'm hearing about people talking about this being a complete financial reset. And then I'm hearing things where people are saying, you know, it's just going to go back to normal in a couple of weeks. Well, in Canada, I believe it's Canada. It might be a different country, but here in America, they're saying, I believe it's late April. Well, now in Canada, I believe that they're saying June, July. So I just want you guys to keep in mind, you know, originally I think that they said 2 weeks. You know, we want you back out by Easter. Well, that's not going to happen. And the prolonged effects that this is having on the economy is going to be insurmountable. This is nothing I have ever seen in my lifetime where an entire global economy has shut down. This is not something that I think is going to just pass. I don't think it's going to just pass. There's tons of conspiracy theories out there. This was made in the US. This was made by China. This was implemented by aliens. Pretty much anything that you can think of is out there right now. Oh, fellow hikers. Rocky's being a good boy. So I did promise Rocky when I moved here I was going to take him everywhere. And I am. He's a good boy. All right, so I do not want to spread the fear and the panic. I want you guys to be level-headed. I want you guys to be prepared. I'll be back in a minute. We're back. And I also want you to be realistic. Be realistic. Don't be pessimistic. Don't be optimistic. Be realistic. If, best case scenario, we get back to business in 2 weeks, how many of those people who got laid off during the coronavirus are really going to go back to work? We've also got an issue with unemployment. They're extending unemployment and giving extra money. What is the point of going back to work if you make more money unemployed than you do working? This is the biggest mess I think I've seen in my life. It's a huge mess. It's not going to go away quickly. You guys really need to be thinking ahead. How are you going to pay your bills in a year? In 1 year, once your money is gone, how are you going to be paying your bills? Are you going to be able to keep a roof over your head? What's going to happen? And I'm being as serious as I can about this because usually I'm just like, hey guys, you need to prep, be a prepper. No, you need to prep. You need to be prepared. You need to be mentally, spiritually, financially prepared for what we are in right now. We are in the beginning. I don't want to say for what's coming because it's going to get a lot worse, but we are already in the beginning of it. We might be moving to a digital currency because people are going to start thinking that the coronavirus is started by touching money and then the banks can take control. There's tons of theories out there. Right now, that does not matter. It doesn't matter. We are in a very, very scary place right now, and I want you all to be prepared. I want you all to be mentally and spiritually, physically, financially prepared for what is coming. do your due diligence, do your own research. Also, please, if you are not afraid of the coronavirus, still shelter in place. If you do not care about yourself, at least care about the rest of the world. If you are infected, you can infect dozens, if not hundreds of people if you go out. It is your duty as a citizen of the United States not to put other people's lives in danger. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out. What is it? Oh. Stay there. What are you? Ugh. Come here. Rocky, come here. Can you come here? Come here. Mommy's trying to make a video. No, don't go that way. There, you look at the camera. Look right there. Look right there. Hey folks, Prepper Princess. So, I guess I wanted to talk to you guys. I don't think I can do this with Rocky running around like this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's go up that thing. Let's go up that thing. Oh, it's steeper than it looks. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? This way. That's my boy. Oh. Told you get to see cool stuff, mister. Boy, I love my Mr. Rocky Pants. You are such a good boy. You are such a good doggy. You are such a good boy. Are you having fun hiking? Are you having fun, mister? Can you sit? Can you sit for mommy? Oh my gosh, you almost did it. Can you sit? You're so smart. You're so smart. You're my sweet baby puppy. Oh, you're so cute. I love you.